All right, Chris Thompson has a fibula fracture. He'll need surgery. Sean Laval has a stinger. McLean has a great toe sprain. He'll need an MRI. And Nicholson came out of the game with a concussion.
Jay, you guys have a 2-score lead there with 6 minutes left. What happened from that point on in the game?
Yeah, we gave up too quick of a touchdown on the initial one, but they scored, so we got the ball back and had 3rd down and 1, and did not convert, unfortunately. Punted right back to them. They went 90, I think it was. So hats off to them for making the plays, and unfortunately we didn't get it done.
That 3rd and 1, you called a timeout on that play after New Orleans lined up. What exactly did you see in the play call there? What exactly happened?
We actually lined up incorrectly. We lined up tight end on the wrong side, so we had to get it fixed up. We had to bring in Tyler Catalina to play tight end, so we fixed it. Thought we had a good play call. It didn't work.
I don't know if you talked to Kirk about it, but what happened on the intentional grounding play?
Intentional grounding? Yeah, we had 25 seconds left and 1st down, and we were in a position where it was 35. It wasn't quite close enough for a field goal, so I was trying to get his attention and hand signal a bubble screen out there and get it out there. We get out of bounds and get another play called. Unfortunately, Jameson didn't get it, and he just threw it away. I don't know why that was a penalty, but it was.
Impressions of Samaje Perine and how when Chris Thompson did go down, he was able to step up for you guys today?
Yeah, Samaje ran hard, man. I was impressed with Samaje's running style, and I figured the type of player he is, he'll get better with more carries, and that's what he showed today.
How's this one sitting with you right now after the fight that you guys had through for much of the game against one of the best teams?
That's terrible. It's terrible. I feel bad for the players. They laid it all on the line. Came out to a hostile environment against a team that's won 7 in a row, and but we don't get anything for close.
It looked like it might have won you the game. The 4th and the fake punt call down deep in your own territory. What did you see? Just see something there, or just decide it was time to give it a chance?
Yeah, it was Coach Kotwica Muncie came up with that. If they had a light box in there, we figured we'd get it in for a yard. If it had to be less than 2 yards to do it, and it was. And we had just lost Chris Thompson on the play before that. I felt like the momentum was changing a little bit. I thought it was important to try to get it back somehow, and it was a hell of a risk, but a great reward.
Thompson's injury during the situation, getting rolled up there, that moment, and obviously losing a guy like that, what's the significance of his absence moving forward?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but he's one of the most important players on our offense, especially when you get the ball back and you need him for pass protection and routes coming out of the backfield there at the end. We just have to obviously make do with the guys we have, and we will.
You were featuring Doxson a lot early, and then I don't think you got targeted in the second half. They shift defenses around on him, or what happened there?
No, I think we're into some bigger people-type personnels, and we're running the ball pretty well, some nakeds and some keepers off of them, and we're still moving the ball pretty effectively. And then Jameson got going a little bit. Obviously Vernon had a couple big catches against matchups that we liked, so we weren't going away from them, they weren't taken away, it's just we went to other people.
What's your message to the team after a deflating loss like this? What's your message to them?
Well, it's what stings. It's going to sting a lot of people. It stings everybody involved with the Washington Redskins, that's for sure. We just have to bounce back and have a short week. It doesn't get any easier. The Giants are coming to town on Thanksgiving. So, we have no choice but to keep grinding and keep battling.
Jay, what do you remember about the overtime offensive drive? I think it started with a drop, and everything kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, we had a good play. I had a nice little sail route for Vernon, and he'll catch that ball 99 times out of 100. Just got into his chest, and he dropped it, and then 2nd and 10. I think we had a sack, I believe. And then 3rd down and long, we took a shot, and we checked it down to Samaje, and we dropped it. So, obviously the big drop and the sack, back-to-back plays.
The 3 touchdown passes that Kirk throws, the receivers are pretty wide open on all of them. How does that make you feel as the guy who's calling, designing, to know that you kind of have that rhythm, you have that pulse, and you're in a rhythm, creating exactly what you want?
Well, it doesn't matter to me really. What matters is walking out here with the win or a loss, and a loss is not very fun, but got to bounce back. Is that it?